Hello, welcome back to Inside the Puppet Theater. My name is Amy Milano. I'm your host, and I am back with a very special friend and guest today, Silly Sally. We're just talking about character development and how Rufus is kind of establishing himself as a new character in the puppet world.
We just started working together, and I found Rufus on Backstage. And
Backstage? What's Backstage to our audience?
Of puppets. Oh, that's a advertising. What are they? A newspaper?
A new.
And I think they have online now, and all the actors go there, and puppet actors as well to try to find work, right? Yes. And Rufus. We found each other. We liked the way you looked. You know, it comes down to looks a lot of the times.
It's on the looks.
New clients and someone you know you need to work with, and someone who represents an identity that's different from your other clients.
Okay.
You know, because you don't want the same type. You know, you don't want to represent 5 puppets of the exact same type. So when Rufus was someone a little special, you know, I didn't have a peacock.
They had a connection.
Right, we connected.
Welcome, Rufus. Welcome to Inside the Puppet. Ooh. So interesting. So Rufus, tell us a little bit about Rufus's character and who he is in the puppet world, or how you develop his character.
Well,
because
since we just started working together, we've been working a lot on your voice and tell him what you sounded like. Well, that was a flaming puppet. Yeah, it was a little
with a lisp. A peacock with a lisp.
So Rufus and I started, and he had that light, airy voice for a while, and we didn't think it really went with your personality. So then he started using this, kind of a New Yorker. What was that accent? Well, yeah. I got ruffled in my feathers, and that's not exactly New York. I don't know.
Jersey, it's fine.
Yeah, Jersey, that's right. So when we were working on his belly voice, that sort of comes from here. That's kind of a throaty voice. That's more belly. You can hear the difference? Yeah. That's belly. And then airy comes from up here. It's right there. And then, so it's different kinds of levels.
And so what are you still developing his voice, or are you still playing with that? Or
we're still working on it, because we're so new, and when you get a new puppet, you kind of work together and play around.
Spend some time together.
Yeah.
So as a dancer, I always wonder what the musicality is, or what if musicality has any part of the process in the puppet development.
Well, when we first started developing a voice and we started working together, you had this sort of monotone. I talk like this. We did not go much up or down. I was talking like this the whole time. Sort of like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that, right?
Yeah. I definitely want to go on a date with you if you talk like that.
Oh,
no, it's cute. You're developing he's developing his voice, and it's there's a lot of elements, there's a lot of factors in this, and so.
Okay, and then sometimes you're very musical, where you sort of go up and down. Yes, and I do this, and I do that, and I say hello. Yeah, so not so monotone.
Okay, well that's very interesting, guys. It's very interesting. It's one aspect. It's one aspect of kind of creating a character and a voice. And so, what else do you guys do?
Well, pace, like how fast you talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I could talk really fast like this.
Right.
And I could talk a little slower. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which when you talk slower, sometimes your personality seems a little slower. What do you mean? Well. What do you mean by that? Rufus.
Rufus.
Yeah.
Your name's Rufus.
Rufus the doofus.
Rufus the doofus.
What are you saying?
We love Rufus the doofus, though. Everybody's gonna fall in love with you.
Yeah.
Well, Silly Sally, thank you so much for coming on the show again. It's always great to have you.
Oh, we had so much fun. Thanks for inviting us back again.
Anytime.
And thanks for inviting my new client.
And Rufus.
Well, thank you.
Rufus, anytime you want to come on the show, you are welcome, with or without Silly Sally.
Oh, Rufus, Amy, what are you trying to say? We stick together.
You're watching Inside the Puppet Theater. Once again, I'm Amy Milano, your host. Have a wonderful evening and sweet puppet dreams.